So Illinois is going to end cash bail, or is trying to end cash bail and require police to wear body cameras. It is a sweeping legislation overhaul that passed the state lawmakers on Wednesday. It is looking after the state's criminal justice system that would end cash bail and eventually require every police officer in the state to wear a body camera. The Black Caucus succeeded in passing three of the four pillars of its agenda in just
Great,
5 days.
great, great.
In
That was great.
sorry,
I
yeah,
was saying
Great.
great. We're like,
yeah, I know. I was like, huh? I know. But in addition to the criminal justice legislation, the caucus also won approval for wide-ranging measures aimed at addressing inequality in education and economic development. So yeah, I mean, there's a little bit more information here about the House Black Caucus that was there, but it looks like they made a major move here and were able to finally uh, get some things done in Illinois. That, I mean, 5 days is just, that is an impressive showing.
uh, uh. It's always good to hear something about things dealing with the police and you know how they handle things now. It's good. It's really good.
They did say
So
something
you know what
too
the
with
big
helping them keep accountable for like the like any deaths in the jails as well. When it comes to the body cam stuff, is like if there's any deaths within the jail, they also have to keep account of that. They have to keep details about different stuff that they're actually more details for the police that they have to provide about their stuff too. I think was something else I was reading in that article, which I thought was great,
mhm.
that they're making sure that to really hold them accountable for stuff that's happening that I think was probably getting a lot more swept under the rug before.
That's the only thing I think they should put money into is the police camera and the infrastructure for recording all that stuff.
Well, the problem is that they can turn it off at any time.
No, I know, but
And
then
that's
they
what bothers me.
should be held accountable if they know that they turned it off during a situation. There should be, not every single. If every cop turns it off, if there's three cops or two cops, and one guy turns it off, there's another cop there. So in theory, there's some footage somewhere, and I think that because footage is footage, they got to store that footage somewhere. They got to pay for data storage, redundant data storage, which is getting cheaper, thank God. Excuse me. So that's where they should put money into, if anything, technology wise. That and like other means of restraining people without actually shooting people. I don't have a problem tasering somebody than shooting somebody, even though tasering can still kill somebody. If they have heart conditions or whatever else. At least they're not trying to purposely kill a person or maim them with like a weapon. You know what I mean? Like bust a huge hole in somebody and hope that they live through it. You know what I mean? So I think at the end of the day, yeah, technology and money into retraining some of these police on how to handle things, or money into creating different departments for different, more specific needs like mental health issues, or like really high, high violence like situation or whatever. Then you have those people there for that. You have the people for the less violent crimes, people for traffic, and you hold on a second. Teresa's telling me to hurry up. I see her over there going like, I was like, I get it, but you understand what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry, I'm not trying to break it.
Breaking my heart,
I,
girl.
well, the thing is that I was gonna. The measure also includes provisions aimed at improving pretrial services for those facing charges and would require more reporting on deaths in custody,
Yeah.
and would remove that requirement that people filing a complaint against a police officer sign a sworn affidavit. The final package approved by the Senate eliminated some of the most controversial measures, including a provision removing protections for police officers in lawsuits alleging civil rights violations, and one that would withhold state funds from municipalities that fail to comply with body camera requirements. So that kind of says that it took some of the teeth out of the, if they turn off their body cameras, then they can probably get away with it for some of these cases. So
Mm.
I mean, positive, negatives. Usually this is what happens in most lawmaking. You're gonna lose one or two things from your pillar.
Well, hopefully they'll fix that. what they really should do is incorporate the YouTube algorithm. You know, where they see things on the in the video, or they hear certain words, or whatever it is. You know, like that. I think that would help crack a lot of cases, or like at least like, you know, help with people's innocence, or like police abuse. You know what I mean? Like it seems like that algorithm or whatever sees everything, right? So at the end of the day, it's like apply that. You know, give them a copyright strike here. You know, now, you know, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You know, like how like it just seems like the technology there should be like kind of like
Sounds more like
reinvented.
something Tesla's gonna do. It sounds more like something Tesla would spend money on.
But you see like the possibilities, like they could hear your voice, it could translate whatever it is that you're saying and put it into, you know, text. It could do you
Yeah,
know,
they
it
could
could
do
do all
that.
this stuff. You know what I mean? Like you might as well take those things and then put that into the police system, so that when things go bad, they're like, hey, they got you there, bro. They said the cop said blah blah blah, or the person said blah blah blah, and yeah, I like that. That's what I want to see.
I mean, small little trick here. Most MP3s are
Mm,
can go right into a transcription system.
mm, mm.
So literally, most MP3s can literally just go one pass through a system and have it automatically read all of it out.
Wow. Like you can hear the word and put into text. That's cool. They
Yes.
do that with YouTube and all the other
Yes, they
stuff.
do.
Like I've noticed. I'm like I don't understand. Like why is it like it doesn't make sense? Like you know you pay for the technology or whatever it is, and it would do so much better. You know like you said like they gave us a copy, not a copyright strike, but like they gave us an issue with the blood that was in that other video, right? Is that what you think happened?
Yes.
And the other, so
Yes.
like if it could see that crap, you know what I'm saying? Like it could see the cop beating the hell out of somebody, right?
You
Like
can
if
see
they,
violence. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, come on. Like that's what they should have. They should have that technology.